What's going on, BP family? Welcome to another Beyond Prosperous video. So excited that you're here. Today, we're talking about the growth mindset and embracing challenges. And this is still in this potential category because we're focusing on identity. We're focusing on getting you into this state of knowing and understanding the potential that you have, not just in a motivational way, but truly understanding what you're capable of and how to position yourself to achieve everything that you're trying to achieve. All right, so let's jump right in. Developing a growth mindset involves embracing challenges, persisting through obstacles, and seeing failure as an opportunity for growth. All right, so here are some strategies that we're going to talk about today in order to help you change your mind from just a regular mindset to a growth mindset and ultimately embrace the challenges that you face and that come in your life. So I'm super excited about today. All right. So the first thing that we need to know is that the first strategy is working on your framework. And what I mean by framework, this is the lens that you see life through. So first of all, it's making sure that we reframe our mind, right? And so the first thing is to reframe your mindset. All right. Reframe your mindset. And so begin shifting your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset means to recognize that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work and dedication. And so we all know what that means. Basically, this is saying that you are who you are today, not because you just woke up this way. Everything that you've gained, everything that you've learned, you've developed, and you have become the person that you are today. There's been years of my life that I've invested into courses, that I've invested into masterminds, that I've invested into business coaches. And it's like, at first it was like, is this paying off? But now I realize everything that I've invested in the right product, which is myself. And so I've developed this person that I've been developed into this person that I need to be in order to do the things that I need to do and achieve the goals that I ultimately have. But I had to first change my mindset and understand that I have the ability to grow regardless of where I am or regardless of where I was currently. I have the ability to grow and develop and become something different and become someone different. All right. So that's the first thing, is reframing your mindset. Next is embracing challenges. All right. So instead of avoiding challenges, embrace them as an opportunity for growth. When faced with a difficult task, focus on what you can learn from the experience and how it can help you improve. And so we all at some point you're going to face something difficult, and that's okay. It's a part of the journey. It's a part of this journey that we call life. And the thing is, and this is the beautiful part of it, and this is why you're on this video, this is good. It is good that you have challenges in your life, because many times it shows you where you may be weak. It shows you where you may need to grow. It shows you that this is something that I may need to improve in. And so embracing the challenge, understanding that challenges are good. Challenges show you and provide you meaning. It provides you a valuable, it provides you an opportunity to sow into you and to really show yourself, hey, I can do this. I can do this. I remember when I was working at Coca-Cola, it was one of the jobs that I was working in. I was transitioning from working as an electrician into working as an employee at Coca-Cola. Well, I started both jobs at the same time because the Coca-Cola job was a temp job. And so basically it was an overnight shift. And so after I worked as an electrician, I would get off and go right to this other job. And sometimes I would work to 2 a.m. and get right back up at 6 in order to make it to my first job as an electrician. And what that showed me is that I could do it. Now, listen, I only lasted a week. I only lasted a week. I couldn't last longer than that, but I lasted a week. But what it showed me is that I had the potential to do something more than what I had already been doing. And so I went ahead and shifted to that next job. But it just showed me, it provided me an opportunity to see what I was capable of. And that's what it's about. Embrace challenges, all right? So from now on, that is who you are becoming. You embrace challenges. It's no longer about taking the easy route. It's no longer about just everything being convenient for you. When you see things coming up in your life and it's a challenge, I'm telling you to lean into it, embrace the challenge, and become someone different. All right, that is what it's going to do for you. So next, the next strategy is working on your formula, right? And what I mean by working on your formula, I mean working on your day-to-day. I'm working on the things that you actually do. And so the first thing is practice persistence. Now, we all need help in this, me, myself included, right? So practice persistence. Develop persistence by setting goals and working toward them, even in the face of obstacles or setbacks. Recognize that progress may not always be linear. Progress may not always be linear. So basically, progress may not always look like this. Practice may not always be linear, or progress may not always be linear, and that setbacks can provide valuable opportunities for learning. And so this is that mindset shift, right? This is a part of that mindset shift. So I'll read that again. Recognize that progress may not always be linear, and that setbacks can provide valuable opportunities for learning. Valuable opportunities for learning. Everything that you do is an opportunity to grow. Everything that you do is an opportunity to learn, but you must decide. Before, we were talking about self-awareness. So you must decide. You must be aware of what situation you're in and how you can grow from that situation. And so this is practice persistence. This is your formula. What is it? ENC. Practice persistence. Practice persistence. Persevere. Regardless of what's coming up in your life, go through it, move through it, figure it out. That is how you get to that next place. That's how you get to where you want to be. So practice persistence. All right. So next, we have learn from failures. We know that we're supposed to do this. We know that we're supposed to do this unconsciously, but it's when you consciously, intentionally say, okay, that didn't work. What can we learn from it? Because this is something that I learned really from going throughout my life. So there were things that I didn't like about this certain person in my life, but because I didn't like them, I decided to try to do the exact opposite of what they were doing. And in that, I realized I can't do that because there were some good things about that person. There were some good things about that person that was actually truth. There was some good things about that person that was actually right. And just because there were some character flaws didn't mean that everything that they did was wrong. And so one, it helped me love them. It helped me love them better. But two, it allowed me to realize that not everything it does not help to just do everything opposite of something that you didn't like. And so, for instance, if you have a parent that you like, they were an awful parent, they didn't do that, they blah, 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 blah. And then you say, I'm going to do exactly opposite of what they did. Listen, there are some things that they may have done and this is if you know them. This is if you have a relationship with them. There are some things that they did that was actually good, that you can actually take from that. And so that's just an example. But learn from failures. Learn from failures. People that are around you that may not have been succeeding at a certain level, learn from what they did. Don't go through the same thing. Don't go through the same cycle. Learn from failures. So instead of feeling failure, see it as an opportunity for growth. Analyze your failures to identify areas for improvement and use them as motivation to continue learning and growing. This is not easy. This is not easy. Why? Because it's hard enough to pursue something. It's harder to pursue it knowing you're going to fail. And then it's even harder to say, regardless of that failure, I'm going to continue to do it in spite of the failure. That is hard. And if you're watching this video and if you're continuing to go along this journey, I'm telling you that failure is going to happen, but you have to decide to learn from the failure and improve and grow and continue, right? So learn from failure. This is your new formula. This is your new formula. You are going to practice persistence and you're going to learn from failures. All right. So the final strategy is focus. All right. The final strategy is focus. So after you have the framework and the formula, I need you to focus in. I need you to zone in on whatever you're trying to achieve in your life, in this season of your life. There are a lot of things going on. There are a lot of things you could be doing. What is the thing that you need to do? What is the next right thing? All right. So focus on effort, not just outcome. So let's go ahead and write that down. Focus on effort, not just outcome. Right? All right, you got it. So focus on effort, not just outcomes. Shift your focus from just achieving a desired outcome to putting in effort towards achieving it. Recognize that effort and progress are important indicators of growth, even if the outcome isn't always perfect. Even if the outcome isn't always perfect. There's this coach, Myron Golden, and I talk about him a lot because I actually learned a lot from him. And so if you haven't checked out his videos, make sure you check out Myron Golden videos. But he said, whatever doesn't work for you works on you. Whatever doesn't work for you works on you if you allow it to. And so as you are going through this, as you are pursuing different things, as you are taking courses, as you are learning and you're engaging with different people, understand that working, when it doesn't work for you, it works on you, right? When it doesn't work for you, it works on you. So focus on your effort. That's what you can control. You can't control all the outcomes. You can't control all the outcomes. You can plant seeds. The environment has to be right. And then you can produce your fruit. But even if the environment is wrong, I'm telling you in your life, that you can actually still learn from failure. You can actually still learn from those obstacles and learn from even when outcomes doesn't go your way, which takes us to the next one. So seek feedback. This is your focus. Seek feedback. In the Bible, Jesus get baptized by John the Baptist, and he said, this is my son, the one who I love. Like, this is my son, the one that I'm proud of. Like, this is my son. This is the feedback from the Father to the Son. And so when we see that, we have to understand that things that you do, stop trying to do it alone. Even Jesus got feedback from his Father saying, this is my beloved son. This is my beloved son. And so what I'm telling you is that stop trying to do this alone. Who in your life is in your life and that can give you feedback on the things that you're doing. All right. So we're going to go ahead and try to wrap this video up. Seek feedback from others to help identify areas for improvement and learn from their perspectives, because it is so helpful to have multiple perspectives when you're trying to accomplish something. Right. So be open to constructive criticism and use it to guide your growth and development. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the last one. And that is it, actually. This is the overall. So just the overall understanding of everything. We got to seek feedback. Cool. All right, so overall, developing a growth mindset involves embracing challenges. So this goes hand in hand. Embracing challenges, persisting through obstacles, and seeing failure as an opportunity for growth. Like I said, it's difficult, but it's necessary, right? So by reframing your mindset, embracing challenges, practicing persistence, learning from failure, focusing on effort, and seeking feedback, you can cultivate a growth mindset and achieve your goals more effectively and efficiently. And so I'm so excited for your future. I'm so excited for what you are about to embark on. I'm so excited about you understanding your potential. And so if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know whenever I post another video. I'm so excited for your growth. Can't wait to see you inside of something that I'm doing, and so glad that this is adding value to you. Make sure you hit that like button if it is. So until next time,